This is working with Disney Part 2. Well, Ron Miller had, given me a script, Shaggy Dog. We went over that, and he sends me on my way. And also, every time he's singing a lot, he'd call me by name. I must say, when I got back, from doing my job as far as taking a package over to Ron Miller, my boss says to me, "I see you spent time with Ron Miller." And I says, "Yes." And I think he sort of understood. I was getting paid. I mean, no problem there. So, anyway, now once a month they would show a movie they were about to release to the public, and they'd show it to all of the employees at Disney. We'd go over to the studio, and everybody'd be in their families. I brought my friends, and we would, we would see this movie. I think we might have seen the cartoon Robin Hood. Now, I must say at this point, I remember Ron asked me what my favorite movie was, and I had said, back to our conversation, that I liked Fantasia. But I told him that, no one could take that movie home because only family members were allowed to take it at that time, And at which point he picked up the phone and told the people in charge of the rentals to leave Fantasia at the gate for me. And my boss said that Ron must have really liked me because no one ever took that film home. So that night, my family got a real treat. And they got to see Fantasia, all the kids in the neighborhood. I also got to know the producer of the Mickey Mouse Club. His name kind of escapes me now, but I was walking the halls one time, this grumpy looking guy, blue jeans, barefoot, t-shirt, was kind of walking around, and he was apparently the person I was supposed to take this package to. And I had heard stories about how this guy would, lock himself in his office whenever he had something to write for a movie. And he did many movies, all the Shaggy Dog ones and action-adventure things, and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And he had told me this story about how, he was on the set of the Mickey Mouse Club, and the Mickey Mouser kids were running back and forth in the elevator, and Walt happened to be on an elevator, and at which point the door shut on Walt's hand, and I got very angry and cussed like a sailor, of course. And they were told never to play with the elevator again. And I was told that, well, whenever the artists were, drawing, sometimes, they were there late at night, Walt would stop in and watch them. And I made him nervous, but sometimes he'd make some good points, changes, and it would help them out. Well, this producer-director asked me what my favorite movie was, and I told him 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and that was another one that we weren't allowed to, take. It's a good thing I didn't say That Darn Cat, because he hated that movie, along with some of the later ones, Shaggy Dog ones, where the computer wore tennis shoes. But that happened to be his favorite movie. And he picked up the phone and let me take that home. And once in a while I'd see filming on the lot, and I'd go there at lunchtime and I'd stop and I'd watch it. During grad night, all of us at Disney would go down and to Disneyland, and there was always drugs or booze that would be, hidden on Tom Sawyer's Island or some of the rides, and we'd go in there and we'd take the stuff and discard it. That was always fun. And I was only there but a year, but it was great. It was great. Working with Disney.